They ask me why I needed just to function through the day. Let me paint the picture in a way you'll understand, okay? Dopamine's the currency my brain default on a birth. You burn yours on fireworks, mine just rents a sense of worth. I am not chasing highs, I am chasing regulation. Temporary homeostasis in a restless oscillation. Dopaminergic circuits running chronic hyperfunction. Executive dysfunction in a constant slow motion. Emotional dysregulation setting wildfires in my head. Rumination, perseveration when I try to go to bed. And you just wake up ready, thoughts aligned and batteries full. This is not euphoria, more like neurochemical repair, restoring synaptic signals so my thoughts can meet somewhere. This is not elevation, this is rough equilibration. Not intoxication, more like cognitive translation. You wake up at baseline, I wake up in deficit spending. What you call the starting line, I call finally ascending to zero. Just zero, that mythical neutral position where thoughts line up in order instead of crashing and collision, where I can hear one voice without 1,000 in audition. You have linear progression, stepwise plans and follow through. I have 10 competing tabs of half-completed lives in view. Potential is a eulogy for futures never born. I am Michelangelo who keeps dropping the chisel mid-form. You try harder, mantra is a blunt reductionistic tool. You confuse a neuro disorder with a failure to be cool. You preach try harder, focus, discipline, choice from a tower you inherited and mistake for your own voice. You stand on a staircase you think you built alone, never noticing your rungs were poured in solid stone. But me, I've been climbing with no ladder at all. I'm tired of compensating for a brain wired this way, camouflaging every glitch so you will not look away. I have read the psychode education on sensitization, risk, intolerance, dependence, how the lines can blur and twist. I know the allostatic load of running hot year after year, sympathetic activation stuck on fight and disappear. But tell me what choice I have when the alternative is drowning. Am I still myself on 60 milligrams of traction, or just a chemical translation of a glitching chain reaction? So when I found the pill that made the static finally level, you called it weakness, I called it cutting deals with the devil. Gone it self-medication, call it slow motion suicide. You wake up on dry sand, I wake 6 fathoms under tide. Call it dependency, addiction, a prosthetic crutch. I call it finally being able to finish the touch, the outline of the person I was meant to be, before my neurons misfired and rewrote the blueprint of me. So keep your sermon on the mount, your top shelf scripted versions. From this far back in the race, you learn to spot the vermin. You stand on a staircase you think you built alone, never noticing your rungs were poured in solid stone. So here's to the ones who self-prescribed before we knew the name of the quiet little thief that turned our childhood into blame.